championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Nittany Lions offense comes on the field first today. Comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in the postseason at the end of the year.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. On the run, it's Martin. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on third down. With the catch, it's Reynolds. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling. Now they call a run. First down and more. He's still running. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They're going to run it. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He
makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return, but cost himself 4 yards. So Oregon's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Look out, off and running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. The Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. To the air, it's Johnson. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. 1st down from there.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a 1st down.
Scrambling and throwing it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drop in back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. pulls it in. It's Moore. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. In the red area, it's Hill. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Into the end zone. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. Fights through the tackler. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
On third down, he drops to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. And the Ducks will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The pass rush closing in. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows you what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, great job up front here getting this 1st down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those 1st downs.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hilton. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. It's a quarterback keeper. Got the 1st down and still motoring. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Using his legs, it's Hill. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And he'll get the 1st-down yards before they finally bring him down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He hands it off from the gun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Back to throw. It's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Martin. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Makes the catch downfield. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking downfield. It's Johnson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting them.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
It's a short completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Ducks will line up to punt it away.
Number 14 on to kick it away.
Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
The timeout is called. It talks strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Caught behind the line. It's Martin. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Breaks into open space.
The return is brought down at the 39. And the Penn State offense will take over.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead.
On the set. Let's go.
Looking for a gap. It's Martin. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Short pass finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
But here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation using inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Handoff running right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Trying to find room. It's Martin. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down to multiple scores.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Hilton. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So it's fourth down and 2. They could make a first down without scoring. Quick pass. The catch is made. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, look at the passing. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He's got room to run.
The return is brought down at the 39. And the Penn State offense will take over.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort. It's a big
swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Dropping back, it's Johnson. It's a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quick throw caught on the left side. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quarterback still with the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions look at a cash in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. The shotgun running play call. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hilton. Good enough for first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick off.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out.
Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play, strip the ball, come up with the interception, anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now,
intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, I understand the play call here as an offensive coordinator, trailing by a couple of scores. You need a quick strike. Quarterback that time forces it in there, and give credit to the secondary for coming up with that interception.
Looking to pass. It's Johnson. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is brought down. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. The short hands. It's Hilton. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw testing the middle. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.